Hey everyone, and welcome. Let's talk about something we all use every day, social media. It was designed to bring us all closer together, a global community right at our fingertips. But let's be real sometimes. It feels like it does the exact opposite. We pour our hearts into creating content, we post, we share, we try to connect. But have you ever noticed that it can take days, even weeks, for people to actually see what you've put out there? It's like shouting into a void. You post, but the system decides when, or even if, your voice is heard. That isn't genuine connection. That's control. And that's a problem. Let's break down why this is such a big deal. First, social media can seriously mess with your mind. You start scrolling, and before you know it, you're caught in the comparison trap. You see someone else's highlight reel and start questioning your own life, your own progress. It plants the seed of doubt, making you feel like you're not good enough, not doing enough, not being asterisk enough. This constant pressure to keep up can be exhausting and really damaging to your self-esteem. Remember, what you see online is a curated version of reality, not the whole picture. Second, it's a time thief. Think about it. How many hours have you lost just endlessly scrolling through feeds, filled with content that doesn't inspire you, doesn't teach you anything, and doesn't make you feel good? Those are hours you can never get back. Time you could have spent with loved ones, learning a new skill, or just being present in your own life. The platforms are designed to keep you hooked, to keep you scrolling. Because your attention is their product, it's so easy to fall into that passive consumption mode, letting life pass by while you stare at a screen. And third, it can be incredibly toxic. We're trading real, meaningful human connections for the shallow validation of likes and follows. We get a rush from the notifications, the fake attention, but it leaves us feeling empty. It can isolate us, making us feel more alone even when we're supposedly connected to thousands of people. The anonymity of the internet can also bring out the worst in people, leading to negativity, cyberbullying, and a general sense of hostility that you wouldn't find in face-to-face interactions. We're forgetting what it means to have a real conversation, to show empathy, and to build genuine friendships. Now, you might be thinking, what about scheduling posts? Is that the solution? Well, maybe it helps with consistency, but it doesn't guarantee visibility. You can plan everything perfectly, use all the right hashtags, and post at the optimal time. But at the end of the day, the algorithm still holds all the power. It plays favorites. It decides who gets seen and who stays invisible. It's a game that feels rigged from the start, and it's a constant battle for your voice to be heard through the noise. This is exactly why we need to seriously reconsider when we introduce kids to this world. Honestly, social media shouldn't be for anyone under 21. When you're young, you're still figuring out who you are. Your identity is fragile. It's far too easy to lose yourself in the pressure to conform, to be popular, to chase an online persona before you've even had a chance to discover your true self. We need to protect their mental health and give them the space to grow into confident, secure individuals without the constant judgment and comparison of the online world. For business owners, especially small business owners, this is a double-edged sword. On one hand, social media can be the tool that builds your dream. It can help you find your customers, expand your reach across the globe, and create a brand that people love. But on the other hand, it can completely break your spirit. It can deplete your energy, consume your time, and leave you feeling defeated when your efforts don't translate into results. The pressure to constantly perform, to create viral content, and to beat the algorithm can be overwhelming. So, let's talk about some do's and don'ts for selling and connecting online, because you can make it work for you without losing yourself. First, the do's. Do be authentic. People connect with real people, not with a perfect, polished facade. Share your story, your struggles, and your wins. Post with purpose. Think about what value you're providing to your audience. Are you educating, entertaining, or inspiring them? And most importantly, build relationships. Not just a customer list. Engage in conversations, listen to feedback, and create a community around your brand. Now for the don'ts. Don't spam your followers with constant sales pitches. It's the quickest way to get them followed. Provide value first, and the sales will follow. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. Everyone's path is different. Your chapter 1 can't be compared to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your own milestones. And please, don't sacrifice your peace for performance. Your mental health is more important than any metric or algorithm. Take breaks, set boundaries, and remember that you are more than your online presence. Here's the thing, social media doesn't need to disappear entirely. It has the potential for so much good. It just needs to get back to its roots. It needs to care again. It needs to prioritize people over profits and connection over control. We, as users, have the power to demand that change. We can change how we use it. We can choose to be more mindful, more intentional, and more authentic. So, let's work together to remind the world and the platforms themselves that real human connection is always more powerful than control. Let's make social media a better, healthier, and more inspiring place for everyone. Thank you for listening, and let's keep this conversation going.